Yo guys, welcome back to our channel. My name's Saban, this is Zakaria. We've got a juicy topic to talk about. As we know, by saving grace, which was winning the FA Cup last season,
Yeah,
we have European football.
jammy
But,
way of getting
yeah,
into it, bruv.
the most jammiest thing.
Screw Chelsea. I'm
Innit?
glad we done them
Yeah,
dirty
me
like that.
too. A bit embarrassing though that they finished above us, but
Yeah, true.
you know what I mean?
I felt like they were worse, and then our last couple months
Yeah,
made it seem like we were worse than them.
Yeah.
So I can't tell who had a worse season last season.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, there's a new format, man.
Yeah,
A league format. To be honest, this is just like this will forever baffle me because I still can't wrap my head around it. Why they changed it, I don't know.
I think it's a glorified Super League because that's how the Super League was supposed to be.
Okay.
So it was. I think they
Yeah,
were.
because the Super League was supposed to be much shorter in it in game.
Yeah, but the format was supposed to be similar,
Yeah.
and it was supposed to be, I think, 3 leagues. So the big teams on the A League, teams in the second
Yeah.
league, and then the ass teams in the third league.
Yeah.
But it meant like teams in the league, like League 2, League 1, and Championship, they basically ceased to exist because no one's gonna watch their games and stuff. So
So the way it
luckily it didn't
works
happen.
is the top 8 teams are guaranteed to go through. Into
yeah,
the
in this
knockout
Champions
stages.
League, Europa League, Europa Conference League,
And
it
then
was
the next 8, the following 8 teams battle it out in a playoff.
playoff. So then there were 4 teams that won it, then go through, join the 8 that went through.
So it's a round of 12.
So it'd be a round of 16. So the first 8 plus 4,
That's 12.
is it? Oh
Yeah,
crap!
yeah,
It is.
so
Yeah.
wait, yeah. So
Oh,
what-
there's no round of 16.
so is that it then? No
yeah,
round of
there's no
16?
such thing as. Oh, that doesn't even
That's
roll off
so-
the tongue.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I mean. That's what I was
Oh,
like.
that's disgusting.
I was-
So
Bro, that's mad.
yeah, but it's because the group stage or the league stage is longer. You know how last season the group
Yeah.
stage finished.
2 games.
It finished in December, like just before
So
December.
now it roll on for a
Like
bit
early
longer.
December, I think end of November
Yeah,
it finished,
yeah.
and then we don't have anything until February. This one, the league phase continues until January, so that's why I think
Yeah,
the
there's a
knockout
lot
phase
more.
is shorter.
There's a lot more games.
Yeah,
A lot more games.
but I don't know if we're gonna get fatigue from watching so much, but we'll see. And then
I hope the players don't get fatigued as well. That's another thing.
yeah, but and then the bottom 8, goodbye. Like not even
Yeah.
a relegation to the bottom. The bottom.
You know what? I do like
yeah.
that. Like as you were saying before we done this episode, it adds more significance to the tournaments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because last couple of seasons, especially when they took away the what was it called, the aggregate away goals.
The away goals, yeah.
Last
Did they take that away last season?
a couple seasons
Yeah, it was
seasons
a
ago,
couple, yeah.
but last 16 was just getting so dead because you still had a couple dead teams still around, and it was like PSG versus some like small team like
Yeah.
like Ajax.
Like Shakhtar or something.
Yeah, and it would be too easy for them, and it would just be a boring fixture. And then you had to wait for another round. You had to wait for
Another
the
leg.
quarterfinals for it to be for the smaller teams to get eliminated, and it would be just mostly bigger teams. And you know that like it was like you had to wait 2 weeks for a whole round to finish because you had the first set 1 week, you had the second set the week after, and then the round's finally finished.
Yeah.
Then there's like a break in between. Then you wait, and then it was long.
Yeah.
It kind
but
of dragged.
You know what? To be fair, I'm open to the league phase,
Yeah.
but I will miss the round of 16 and the group stages. You know, I feel like the group stages added like you know that what's that feeling where it's like, you know, like those moments, those final moments, like where you're 1 point off going through, and then you go and win the final game, or like you draw the final game and you go through on goal difference, like moments like that we won't see. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah, because it's mostly league now, isn't it?
yeah, it's league.
And honestly, I didn't even do my research on how the knockout stage is.
Me
I can't even
neither.
tell you if it's
Me neither.
like they're doing the 2-leg thing. It seems like it's, from what I remember, I think after
Straight knockouts, innit?
I think it might be 2 legs. I think then it goes back to being in a normal Champions League.
Okay.
knockout stage. It's more of the
Like
league.
quarterfinal, semi.
Yeah, the more of the new stuff is on the league, on the first bit of it.
So the group stage, they've just swapped it out for a longer league phase.
Yeah, and they just made it drag until January. So
that's mad. Till January.
Yeah, like you know how normally we had the group stage finishes around
like
end of November before the winter break for some certain leagues, and for Premier League the winter congestion fixtures, and then we don't have Champions League until February, and then that's when the knockouts start. That's not the case. It goes until.
So is there a break then? Like, is it January then, like a break till like March or something, or is it like straight into the?
I think it's straight in.
So this knockout, this tournament is ongoing, like till it ends.
There's no Tuesday and Wednesday Champions League. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Champions League. I think it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Europa League. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Conference League. They have to squeeze it all in for because of TV and stuff, innit?
That's mad.
It's gonna get It's gonna get very messy.
Yeah.
And I can't keep up. Like, I'm gonna get fatigued.
Me too. Like, that's gonna be.
It's
mad.
It's
and all of them at 8 p.m. as well, as usual.
No, some are 5 p.m.
Oh yeah,
so I'm gonna miss some because of work, but
100%. Yeah.
It's a bit. I'm open to it because it sounds exciting, but
that takes away, like, cause I like to watch other teams because
it's gonna have some teething issues. Yeah. I'm just gonna have I have 3 monitors.
Yeah, I might just triple screen it or like.
I have 3 monitors in my bedroom.
And on your phone as well.
I'm just gonna Is
it? Yeah. Okay, so the games that we've got, So we're playing 20. Who are they? Where
FC
are they from?
20 is Dutch league.
Okay. Then we got Porto. That's gonna be tough. Porto away is gonna be.
Yeah.
Fenerbahce away as well.
That's we struggled against Galatasaray last time.
Yeah,
I think we got rattled. I think it's because we got rattled by the fans. This is gonna be the same situation.
Yeah, PAOK. Is that how you say it? PAOK.
PAOK, I think. Yeah, PAOK, I think, is a Greek team.
And then we got Bodo Glimt. Where's that? Is that? I look like Young Boys to me for a second.
It might be Swiss. It's got
Swiss.
I think it's got similar vibes to them. Victoria Pilsen, I've forgotten now as well. I don't even know my country. What is this?
To me, it looks like something like
Eastern
Czech
European.
Republic.
I think it's like Eastern European. I think it might be Czech Republic.
Yeah,
and
Rangers.
FCSB, I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, me too.
That
I've never seen that. That looks like, them pro club badges.
Yeah,
that you make on the format yourself. That's what that looks
like.
Honestly,
I don't even know. I don't even have a clue who they are.
Alright, let's go through the games. Yeah, where all these games are home and away, right?
4 games home, 4 games away.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got 8 games.
So there's 8 games, but some teams we will only play away, and some teams will only play at home.
Yeah, we don't play them twice. It's just
there's
whatever
no 2
that game
games.
is. Okay. It's just gonna be one time.
So it makes sense because now there's 8 teams before there was 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you see why like certain teams get done dirty because they played against hard teams. Yeah.
You know what? That gives us a little bit of a breather so that we can actually prepare. So I think 20 we should win that. Yeah. Porto, it's gonna be tough, but we should be winning those games.
But the way we are,
I don't think we will though.
Nah.
If it's away, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. So I'm not confident with Porto,
Fenerbahce,
and Rangers.
Rangers, yeah, me too.
That's the ones
those are the ones where I'm shaky. With. Yeah.
Especially Porto and Fenerbahce away.
Porto away, I don't even want to think of that. And Fenerbahce.
Yeah. I don't know much about Porto, but I know that they keep churning out good talents there, innit? And they're very competitive.
Not only that, the atmosphere as well. With Fenerbahce, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, not only that, they got fucking...
We got former players.
Jose Mourinho.
We got Fred there. We got former manager Mourinho.
Fred is there.
You got...
Fred, man.
Yeah.
I'll forever miss my man, though. Fred was alright. But he was pants though. But
I don't rate him.
He'll have some moments where he was like,
he was good at recovering the ball.
Yeah, that's it. The thing is about him, he would save the day in one game, but he'll also be the reckoning.
Yeah, but he saves the day because he caused those issues.
Yeah.
And it was him and McTominay. What was it?
He wasn't real.
What was the name for them? McFred.
I don't know. Yeah,
McFred was the name.
McFred.
Oh my God. Whenever I never looked at
that meme where it was like Fred again. that still was it missed.
Yeah,
he was like Fred again because it's always like, Fred
again. Pissed me off. It was whose obsession was it? Was Ollie. Ollie had a big obsession with it. Every lineup I kept seeing it. Yeah. Even when I didn't check the lineup and I was away, and I kept seeing on Twitter #McFred. I knew they were starting. Yeah. I was like, fuck. I was like, get the hell out of my club.
Oh man. Everyone seems to miss him though, like crazy, but I don't know. Alright, cool. We should be winning. Would you say we should be comfortably at least getting into the top 8 though? If you ask me, I think we should be.
Yeah. We
should be getting into the top 8. Regardless if we lose 3, I think that still squeezes in, isn't
it? It depends on the other people.
True.
I think we might end up on the low. I think we'll still go through, but on the lower half.
Yeah.
But that's mad because we're the top seeded team there.
Exactly.
I think we're the top. Yeah, we are the top seeded
team. With the team we've obviously got now and the new transfers, we should be like. What do you think? Ten Hag should be doing like. He should be in it to win it, if you ask me.
But also like manage our minutes as well.
Yeah.
Like I know we don't have a big team where we can manage the minutes as much as I don't know if you saw Chelsea the way they did it.
Yeah.
Certain players are not even in the Europa Conference League squad. Like
I saw that.
Palmer's not in the squad, and I'm like, fair enough, because if it's
Madueke's in it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, to cover for him.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, bro, this league is. I think there's a squad for just the group thing.
Yeah.
And I think they can change up the squad and like add people in and take someone away.
Yeah.
But for now, it's like guys like Palmer are not going to be on it now. I'm like, fair enough, innit? You don't want to kill your players, especially Enzo's just taking he's taking advantage of Todd Bowley and Clear Lake from signing all those players. So he's just taking advantage of that. I think I want Ten Hag. Obviously, we're gonna have all of our strong players in the squad.
100%.
But I don't want our strongest 11, especially in the group stage thing. I'm gonna keep calling it group stage because I don't know what else. I don't know what the hell else to call it. But I want it to like rotate. I want to see like Toby Collier getting some minutes. I want to see Harry Amat. Harry Amas?
I want to see Diallo play a lot as well.
Yeah, Harry Amas, Diallo. Well, it depends if Diallo is playing more minutes in the Premier League. So it depends.
If he does, then he probably won't play in the.
Yeah, we might have to firm Anthony just to manage minutes and stuff, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't want to see a full starting like full 11. Like
I don't mind seeing a lot of Rashford in there though. Only reason.
Yeah, but he gets favoritised in the Premier League, so I'm like, just bench
if we put Rashford, I don't know, something about Rashford, like he performs on big stages, like, you know what I mean. And I feel like with the Europa League, like it might be like a bit of a cheat code, even though he's shit right now.
But I'd rather have Garnacho.
Garnacho, yeah, me too.
If it's still gonna be
every
the same,
time, if you ask me, Garnacho, Rashford, it's Garnacho at the moment, especially at the moment.
Rashford's supposed to be the better player.
Yeah,
but Garnacho's the one actually doing things and actually performing for the team. Working. Not to mention,
I forgot, Højlund's out to injury, but when he comes back,
I think he. Oh no,
he'll be back soon.
I think he'll miss. I think he'll miss it next week, the Europa League.
Yeah, I think he's out for another month. I think so it's the 13th. I think for the whole of the rest of September.
Yeah,
he'll be out.
Yeah, I think October he'll be back.
Yeah,
but then there's plenty of games in Europa League anyway. There's plenty of games for him.
I feel like if he makes a return and he plays these games,
I want him to be the Europa League guy.
Me too.
The Europa League striker. And then,
yeah, bro. People forget what he did in that group. Remember last year? Was it last year? Group stage, the dominance he put in.
Wasn't scoring goals in the Premier League, but was doing bits
Champions
in
League.
Champions League.
He was doing it.
I didn't get it. I didn't understand. I think the Champions.
But then he did go on a good run in the Premier League, though. It took him some time.
And then he got injured, and then he kind of fell to the wayside again. Yeah. But that's why you needed another striker to like guide him. I don't know if Xerxes
will be that guy.
But we'll see. But
there's always hope.
Yeah, like how confident do you think?
You know what? Yeah,
with the Europa League.
Europa League, you know what? With me, I like to have hope in it. So with this, I feel confident that we'll make it through. But I feel like it might just come down to like individual letdowns in the squad, because I feel like that's all it comes down to. Like especially in the midfield region.
Casemiro.
Yeah, Casemiro, and like here and there, maybe in defense as well. Obviously, I don't want to point fingers, but obviously Martinez has shown like some mistakes he shouldn't be making, and I feel like if that carries on, then that will be like a liability. If you ask me, I do feel safe with Harry Maguire playing now. Like now that I watch Harry Maguire, I do feel semi like safe. Martinez, I feel confident in, but I feel like he's like so aggressive and like.
But you reckon it's because he's got a new partner?
Yeah.
Because I think De Ligt has an aggressive side. I mean, he's a bit more balanced where he's got aggressive side when he wants to.
He's got composure as well.
He's got composure, and I don't know, and he's a bit of a alpha guy like Martinez. So I don't know if it's just like they're trying to get to know each other and trying to like get used to each other. They only played
they do know each other
from
Ajax. Did they not play together?
They missed each other.
No way.
Martinez wasn't in the team then.
Really?
So he joined after.
So
he went the season
to
after.
Then he went to Juventus.
Yeah, and then that's when Martinez joined. The season after. So he's slightly the replacement, even though he's left-sided.
They have chemistry in terms of they've both been under Ten Hag then.
Yeah, I guess. It's just I think they've not played with each other, so I think there's some like. Because then
I feel like Varane and Martinez, that link up was just like a cheat code because of just how experienced Varane is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, and like also the other thing was the fact that you said you trust Maguire a bit more.
Yeah,
I still don't. I know the first game he did really well, and I was in my head I was like, yeah, he's playing with a chip in the shoulder because of he's got competition now, innit? He stepped up, but. Then the next week against Brighton where he let in that goal, it's not only him in it. I think it was Martinez also not trying to stop the sweaty goal, the pass across.
Yeah,
but initially it was a cross. Maguire stuck his foot out and then retracted it.
That was when De Ligt came off and then Maguire came on, right?
That game, yeah.
Yeah,
but it was the first goal where Welbeck scored.
Oh, it was the first one.
It was crossed in. Maguire stuck his foot out. And then retracted and backed out. It went through to I don't know who it was, but then he squared it onto Welbeck, and Welbeck slid. And Martinez should have got marked Welbeck, but before that, Maguire should have stuck his leg out. And this is the bozo moments I've been seeing over
Maguire,
the years where
the hesitation.
He does the normal, like his foundation, his like basics of football is calm, innit? It's these bozo moments where he loses concentration and he does something so out of character,
like something so like
out of character,
even a toddler wouldn't do.
Yeah,
like some dumb shit,
yeah. I'm like, bro, we know you don't do that. We know you're capable, but then you do these silly like lack of concentration moments, and that's what's my trust issues with it.
Yeah,
like, I need a run of games to see him where he's concentrating.
I agree.
And the fact that the first game he was 100% focused, and I thought that was his best game ever in the United shirt. Then the next week he does that. That's when I'm like, it's still like shaky. Night and day. Yeah, it's like very shaky still.
Yeah, but that second goal, was it the João Pedro one?
Second goal was João Pedro. That's when I was like. It was like three players' fault.
That was just like everyone just went down.
It was De Ligt.
It was De Ligt, Maguire.
No, I don't think this was Maguire got off.
De Ligt. Oh,
Maguire got off for De Ligt.
But it was De Ligt.
It was
De Ligt was the one, yeah. But someone else came out of line.
It was De Ligt, Martinez, and Dalot. No one was.
Was Casemiro not in there?
No. It was all those. I think it was those three because they weren't focusing on the people at the back. They were ball watching.
I remember there was one.
People in front
I don't know who, but one of them moved out of place. And then someone else took their man, and then there was one guy like
Dalot
completely
ended up
free.
on his own.
So yeah, Dalot was on his own.
But Dalot also
then.
wasn't concentrating and had his back towards João
Pedro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was a mix of that like Dalot,
and
De Ligt and Martinez.
Yeah,
they were all ball watching.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And
with
it
our
was
defense.
so clear, and I was like, please, you know when you can tell it's gonna happen.
You know what? Yeah, when I watch set pieces that people take against us, yeah, like it's almost like I have close to no confidence.
But we have a set piece coach now.
Yeah, we do have a set piece coach.
And apparently it was good. Our set piece like structuring was good on the first game, and then against Brighton it fell apart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying against Brighton. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to judge too much on the set piece coach because I don't know how much like if it takes time for them to actually understand the way they want to go about it with set pieces. I see
Should it
people.
though? Should it take? In my opinion, it shouldn't.
I guess, yeah. I guess when you have preseason as well, innit?
Because it's like a.
Because preseason, I was in the stadium and we let in a goal through
The Arsenal game.
Yeah, I think it was through a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess there wasn't.
And we've conceded quite a few deliveries into the box, innit? This season already.
Yeah.
Luis Diaz.
I think it's just players not concentrating.
Yeah.
It's just ball. I think their habit is they're still in the habit of ball watching.
Yeah.
And not focusing on like how you structure yourself.
Yeah, 100%.